Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw.
Blessings, everyone. This is Chris Kendall from The Raw Advantage, and I got a fun topic today. It's wintertime out here, cold and frosty in Saskatchewan, and a lot of people say, how do you survive on a raw food diet in the winter? It's cold outside, how do you stay from being freezing? It's a great question, and I have a couple tips and tricks to make that a lot easier for you. First off, I'd like to say that when it's cold out there, it's nice to stay warm inside. We're tropical beings. Regardless of where we're living, the majority of the time we're going to be inside. If you're going to be outside, make sure you wear lots of warm clothes. If that means extra socks, long johns, whatever you need until your circulation improves and you get used to a lower body temperature. Now that's a second fact. It takes a little while for you to get used to a lower blood pressure as well as for your circulation to catch up. What I've found is generally between 1 to 2 years is what it takes for someone to get used to a slightly lower body temperature on a raw food diet. Most people are sitting around 98 degrees. This could be running a little hot, a slight fever, as most raw foodists sit around 97.2. This is simply because the body is not reacting in such a way that is causing a rise in blood pressure and body temperature. 2. Improve your own circulation through exercise. Exercise is the surest way to heat yourself up. If you're feeling a little cold, do some quick jumping jacks, get a skipping rope, or otherwise something I love to do is some chin-ups and some push-ups and other types of calisthenics to really get a nice burn. Get some chin-ups going.
Look at me, I'm so tough. Chin-ups are fun. I call this the special Chris move. It works my shoulders, my back, my chest, everything. Ooh la la.
A third big tip about staying warm is to get enough calories. On average, you're going to need at least a minimum of an extra 100 to 300 calories to stay warm during the winter. More sweet fruit meals. I love persimmons, getting into dates, pears, a whole bunch of other things can really help. So just making sure that you're ramping up the calories, eating right between as much as you want and as much as you can at each meal. Never leave the dinner table hungry. Eat until you're totally satisfied, and that'll help a heck of a lot. The last one is going to come into some recipes, and oh my gosh, here's a stove. The devil, look out, it's bad. The stove isn't all bad. I use it sometimes. I'll actually make some soups and very gently warm it, stirring it to make sure that I'm not raising it at a damaging temperature, but just making it warm to the fingertip. This can be nice for different soups or even a stew recipe, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Also, here's a kettle. I like to boil water, take it off, and then use it for making some recipes like one I'm going to show you, or otherwise I like making really nice herbal teas and blending them with a whole bunch of dates. One of my favorites right now is actually a non-caffeine organic cinnamon rubious chai. So it's just all natural ingredients. You got some cloves, cinnamon, a little bit of rubious, and a little bit of orange peel. Just steeping it and then blending it with a whole bunch of dates, and it's incredibly delicious. Otherwise, when I'm making other simple recipes, I'll put all the ingredients in hot water in the sink, just long enough so that they warm up their internal temperature. So today's recipe is one of the 101 from my frickin' Rawsome recipes. 101 frickin' Rawsome recipes! 101 frickin' Rawsome recipes! As a paper book for $10 plus shipping on my shop, or otherwise as an ebook by donation. Half of all donations go to the TRA Dream charity. Learn more about that here on my site or below. Anyways, this recipe is one of my favorites. It's awesome for a cold day if you've been out. I used to make this when I was working outside, -40, doing construction, building houses. Actually, I did that, bought my computer, and started the Raw Advantage over 4 years ago. So happy. So I don't make this as often as I used to, but it's really nice, really simple. In the recipe book, it calls for 20 medjool dates, and which is about a pound. I have here instead about a pound, which is closer to about 50 small Bari dates. I got them from 7hotdates.com. I've almost went through them. They're organic, amazing price. I got like 16 pounds for $90. Unreal. I really would recommend checking them out, 7hotdates.com. But all I'm going to do, this is all this recipe has, is dates, raw carob powder, the best chocolate substitute. I would prefer this 1,000 times over the cacao, because it's got caffeine and other aspects to it. But the This carob powder is amazing. And then we have, oh, hot water. It's heating up. We're gonna get it just to boiling, take it off, and then when it's not in its hot state, pour it over top. So, there we go. Enter speedy vision. If you're making this for others, you might not want to do it like this. This is the easiest.
Super fast motion!
Alright, so come over here. The water's starting to get a little bit warm. It's just making a bit of noise. It's not quite fully boiling yet, but it's warm enough for me. Just gonna pour this on top. I'm gonna cover it completely. About a liter of water. A little bit more. We can always thin it out if we want. And all we have to do is blend her up. Make sure the top is on good. You don't want this splashing on you. It is pretty warm. Beautiful Vitamix blender. The best blender in the business. I'm also an affiliate. If you want, check out my site. You can get some more. Good thing about this hot water with the dates too is there's less need to soak, or there's no need to soak, and they just completely mix up real easy. So here we have this. Pretty darn sweet. I could make it a little thinner. Sometimes it's nice thin, sometimes it's nice thick. It just depends on what you're looking for. If you're really hydrated already, or if you're looking for a bit more hydration. If you want to get really tech with this, if you want to blow people's socks off, little kids' socks off, they're out playing in the snow, dehydrate some baby bananas. Just cut them into little teeny chunks, dehydrate them, and they end up being little banana marshmallows. Serve up one of these piping hot, drop a couple banana marshmallows in there, and dang, you got it. You got it. Huh?
Yo, Commander, what's up?
Hey, what's up, Batman?
You got some hot chocolate for me?
Yeah, of course, man. I got your bat.
Sweet.
Batman likes hot chocolate, too. Here you go, Batman.
Oh, yeah. Freaking awesome, baby. Freaking awesome. I gotta go.
Yeah, no problem, man. See you again. Yeah, you know, I hope you really like this. The biggest things I'd key in on with staying warm in the winter again is knowing that it takes a little while for your body to adjust. Dress warmly in that transitional period. Get some vigorous exercise anytime you get cold. Make sure you're getting your calories in. And if all else fails, enjoy some hot chocolate or brew up some nice, good quality non-caffeinated herbal tea. That'd be my choice. And blend some dates into it. Or warm up your stuff in the sink and then make it really quick. Or otherwise, just gently warm it on the stove. Everything's all sweet. Enjoy it much. Much love.
Oh my god. On the stove? Blasphemy!